Hello Doomers and other Indiana Jones fans! We are back today with another video. I am wearing my new Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom shirt from, I think it was Hubcloset. You know those things, they always show up in your Facebook ads? Indie fans know what I'm talking about. They show up worse than those terrible hats. They had so many cool designs and I just decided to take a chance and buy one, and I love it. It's great. It's cool. It's thin, which is great for summer. It's a great shirt. I love it. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Indiana Jones shirts. And I've got shirts for you. I'm going to go through all the shirts that I've had since I started on my Indiana Jones journey. Let's get started. So my first Indiana Jones shirt, sort of, when I began taking the costume more seriously, when it was starting to transition from just a Halloween thing into something, you know, more like a replica. I got this in 2007. It is a Cabela Safari shirt. Not very accurate. It has the general feel of Indiana Jones. It's got these little mini pleats on the pocket. You know, at the time, and like I said, this was 2007, this was considered like an okay shirt to have. There wasn't a lot of options back then, or they weren't as easy to come by. So for years, I wore this. You know, it has the epaulets, has some pleats, the general colors, right? It's a little too light, and the material's a little thick, but I think it's like a polyester, yeah, 65% polyester, so it doesn't really breathe great. Style-wise, like I said, not very accurate to the original trilogy, but hey, you know, not too bad for a Dial of Destiny type thing. So who knows, when I'm 80, I might bring this back out. Going down the timeline a little bit more, about 10 years later, I want to say 2016, started getting even more serious about my cosplay and really taking it to the next level, because I mean, if you had seen how I looked at the beginning of 2016 compared to how I looked at the end of 2016, you can see there were some major changes. One of the first upgrades was this What Price Glory shirt. Definitely a little more Raiders than Temple of Doom or Last Crusade. It has some basic qualities of all the shirts. I wouldn't say it nails any of them perfectly. However, what I do like about this shirt, and is one of the reasons to recommend it to some folks, is they have a long version of the shirt, and that's what this one is. And it's great. It just tucks in well. It never comes untucked. If you're one of those people with an abnormally long torso like me, this is a really good shirt because it doesn't, you know, ride up on you or anything. Also, you know, What Price Glory, they always ship fast. I'm always shocked how fast the things get here when you order them. And price-wise, they're pretty good. Like I said, it has qualities mostly of Raiders. The color is kind of like that stone Raiders type color. I know the epaulets. They don't shoot out very far past the pleats, which I know is kind of like a Raiders thing. They kind of stay lined up with it. And I also had all the buttons changed out to a darker color so I could wear them with my Temple of Dooms and Last Crusade stuff, because I don't have a Raiders rig. So at the time, this was the best shirt for me. And then my next Indiana Jones shirt acquisition was this lovely Azumas Last Crusade shirt. This thing's great. I don't wear it a ton because, you know, I don't do a lot of Last Crusade, but this is a great shirt, and when I do my Last Crusade, this is the first thing I throw on. Now, why did I buy this shirt first? Well, because he does his shirts in runs, and at the time he hadn't done a Temple run yet, and I thought this is going to be the closest I get to a Temple of Doom shirt. You know, Raiders and Last Crusade much more popular in the cosplay fandom, so I thought I might never get a Temple replica. So this Last Crusade was going to be the closest thing. You know, it has the olive buttons, so you know it's already closer that way. The color is more of a, you know, a tan or khaki color, as opposed to the What Price Glory shirt, which is a little more stone. So yeah, overall, you know, great shirt. He's really got an eye for detail and just gets those little things right. And then finally, for my last shirt, I was blessed. Azuma decided to do a temple run, so I got one. And man, I love this thing. I wear it so much. It's so wrinkly and dirty, and it probably stinks, and I don't care. This is my favorite Indy shirt. It's just light. It feels nice to wear. It looks like it was ripped off the screen. It's got the right color buttons, the pleat width, you know, this all lines up perfectly. It's just a great shirt, and it looks like it's been through some adventures, because it has. This is my go-to. Wear this shirt all the time, and I'm thinking about, you know, getting another one so I can rip this one up. But no, seriously, this is a great shirt, and you know, when he has his runs, you should definitely jump on him. I know he does the Raiders one, you know, fairly often, and you just got to keep your eyes open on the Indy fan community sites or Club Obi-Wan, where he might announce these runs. Just make sure you get in on them. Yeah, they're great. He has his little Eastern Costume Company labels inside, which I think is really cool. With this one, he had the option. You could have it say Raiders 2, which the original shirts say, or you could have him say Temple. I opted for Temple because Temple is not second to any movie. So calling it Raiders 2, to me, that's taking it down a notch, and I just don't play that. So those are my Indy shirts. Please comment below, let me know which ones you have. I know there's a lot of great ones out there. I know Todd's has a great shirt. I know that Noel Howard, NBA, you know, had a great shirt out for years. I mean, some of these things are like the holy grail of costuming. I would love to get my hands on them. So if you have like a 16.5 neck you're trying to get rid of, I'm your boy. But please let me know what you have down in the comments below, and fortune and glory to you all. Here's a fun fact for you. Did you know the only movie that Indy doesn't take his shirt off in is Last Crusade? Isn't that weird? Takes his shirt off in all the other movies, including the one where he's an 80-year-old man. Last Crusade, shirt on.